Well, no man has had a better impact on horse racing than the man standing next to me, Rashid Byramji. He's trained every classic winner, he's won it all, he's seen it all, and he knows it all. But more importantly, he's done it with grace and a lot of style and a lot of humbleness as well. Thank you so much for speaking with us. You know, it's a long journey and we come to where we are today. Tell us about where you see racing has reached from where it was when you were training racehorses back in the day.
Where it's reached.
You don't have to be diplomatic.
I'm not going to be diplomatic. From the head, from the steward room till the sides, it is deteriorated. Even the horses, which they talk about the track and all that. In those days, you couldn't see your ankles when you walked on the track. Now you can see your shoes, leave alone the ankles. And where's the track records and all that? They are going on one after the other track records. And the horses' standard is not the same. At least I feel that.
In what way? Do they not stay better? Has the genetic makeup of the horse changed so much? Or is it, because technology has improved?
Yeah, technology has improved. The animal, you can't name one or two horses like Desert God. He's being an animal who's performed all through. The performance varies, one after the second run, you know. It's not, they don't maintain themselves. That is the main thing.
Why do you think that's happening?
I don't think the quality is there in that same, old horses. And there's a lot of training difference also.
Training a racehorse, it's never easy. It's a demanding profession, not just 7 days a week, but 24/7, because horses don't know it's an off day. They don't get bank holidays. How demanding has it been on your family life? Because I know you've come from a racing background and everybody's been very supportive, but it has to have taken its toll at some level when you're 24/7 immersed.
No, not. The toll is, now I'll just give you an instance where I had, in my prime time, an owner come to me that I wanted photograph with a horse. I'm talking in the 80s and 90s. Okay, they were wanting to spend 10 lakhs of rupees only to get one photograph. Now if you're an owner buys you a horse of a couple of lakhs of rupees, he says, when are you going to give me the first gamble? That's the difference between what it was in the old days and now.
Moving away from the destruction of the game, let's come to some of the positives that have happened. Let's talk about those in your career. What would you say are the major highlights through your career, either horses or owners or specific moments?
Caminetto was one. I ran it after, I think, 9 months. And she came and won me the invitational race. After 9 months of gap, I think that, and one of the persons I see who is to do it from year to year, a horse called Ferrari, he won a mile and 3/4 with Uttam Singh, Ferrari. He won the Baikala Turf Club, I think it was. And that's what I call training.
What about some of the best horses you've had? You know, that debate of which your best was will always rage on. You know, you've got fans of Elusive Pimpernel, you've got fans of Squandra, some will even say Adler. Which, according to you, is the best you've ever trained?
Elusive Pimpernel.
Okay, why?
Because he broke 5 records in his last 5 runs in 5 different centres. That is why.
Looking behind, Elusive Pimpernel goes away to a majestic victory. Elusive Pimpernel striding out very well. Armchair comes up with a long stretch run to finish second.
Let's talk about where, you've done it all. You've seen it all. Any more ambitions?
I hope my son does well. I have no ambitions.
The one thing,
As long as I am respected in our racing circle is more than enough for me.
I think not only are you respected, the one thing I've seen over the years and even seen it, had an experience of it, is the fact that you're willing to share your knowledge so easily with anybody who wants it. You don't see much of that anymore.
No. Anybody. And I would love to help if there is something somebody is doing wrong, and if it's a smaller trainer, I love to help him, and I go and tell him myself, do this, you'll find an improvement.
And that's the man that this race course and the racing world owes a great debt of gratitude to.